Konbanwa, JesusFreakinGamer here. Where to?
Alright, well, if you set the bonfire, he was like, come back later. If you set the bonfire, he'll just go.
That's later, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, that's just a game mechanic. That's just a game.
Because they were like, alright, we can't animate him walking into the room, so let's just fucking tell him to fuck off.
Pretty much. Okay, so he's at his anvil.
You, stand back. This is dangerous work. The name
As I
is
smack you in the face with
Pentecost.
this iron bar.
Just a simple blacksmith. And you are... another useless traveler.
Alright, he is a dick, never mind.
A man ought to labor with his feet planted firmly in the earth.
Smacking me in the face with his
Not
tongs.
roam around like you flirtatious vagabonds. Oh, what does it matter? Go on, show me what you've got.
He's an undead dwarf.
Your equipment. Let me have a look.
He's not a dwarf.
Right to it,
He's sitting
quick.
down almost as tall as you are. He's sitting down as tall as you are.
Actually, good point. He just looks like a dwarf.
His dimensions are odd.
So what does these dudes sell? I'll bet he sells some halfway decent shit.
He does sell some halfway decent shit.
So long
You
sword,
read that's the
broadsword, that's new. Standard straight sword. This straight sword is sufficient in most respects and effective in most situations if wielded properly. Those who aspire to master the sword are certain to wield this at some point during their journey. That's exactly what the long sword said.
They said, oh, that's amazing.
It's exactly what it said.
It's great.
Falchion, a standard curved sword. Each slash of a curved sword does less damage than a straight sword, but it can deal a series of hits in flowing succession.
So it's faster.
Well, it's faster upon successive slashes.
It's faster upon successive.
It's faster, yes.
Okay.
The sharp blade is effective at causing bleeding, but is soon dulled. Beware when facing rock-solid foes.
So it does bleed damage, but its durability is assholes.
Does it have durability?
45.
45, there it is.
And it's 50 feet bleed.
I'm like, where is bleed on here? Oh, okay, that little red splotch there.
Yeah. Then above that's poison.
Magic? I'm reading it from the
top down.
Top three are like bronze, what the fuck ever, straight sword slash 120. Then you have
Magic.
120 is straight physical damage.
Yeah. Magic,
fire, lightning.
Curse, poison, bleed.
I can use curse in this game. Woo!
Or is that dark? Is that a darker curse?
But can I use curse in this game?
Either in this one or 3, I forgot. You'll find out.
In Dark One Souls, you're so much more reliable. Because you've played it so fucking much.
Yeah.
Falchion, Estoc, a large thrusting sword with a blade. I would hope it would have a blade if it was a sword.
S-stock, best stock!
Is it that good in this game?
It is in 3. In 3, PvPing with the S-stock is bullshit. It's bullshit.
Wow. The sturdy, slender, long blade is designed to pierce the armor of enemies, and its strong attack can even inflict damage upon foes hiding behind shields. Though primarily a thrusting sword, its blade can also be used to slash your enemy. Effect, shield piercing, strong attack. So it doesn't knock the shield out of the way like my club, it goes through it.
It ignores it.
Oh, that is interesting.
Yeah.
The rapier, a standard thrusting sword. Thrusting swords are light swords with fine tips that can be used while holding up a shield and are effective for parrying. Use quick thrusts to damage hard-skinned foes, also effective when fighting in narrow spaces.
It's true.
And the fucking battle axe. Is it as badass as in 1?
Look how much damage it does.
I can't fucking see anything.
About 40.
That's not bad.
It starts off like dick loads of damage.
That is not bad. Battle axe and axe crafted for battle.
Oh, I would have never guessed from the fucking name.
Right?
I thought it was an axe crafted for diddling myself. What? Battle? Who the fuck uses axes for battling? Bunch of fucking nerds.
So much pain was contained in that sentence. Axes generally deal more damage than swords, but each swing leaves its wielder vulnerable.
True.
One is now, and I've noticed with the club. Pause here. The club does not seem to have the little nyeh at the end like it did in 1.
It doesn't really do that anymore.
I was gonna say, did they get rid of that for the club? But the battle axe, it would have the noticeable nyeh. Still no.
It's just it swings just slower.
Okay, so there's no stagger.
Yeah, so like rather like with the long
afterwards.
sword you can
Yeah.
battle axe is like like it's
Just
just
like my
slower
mace.
swinging, yeah.
Just like my mace. One is tempted to swing axes with wild abandon, but in fact their effective manipulation demands caution and precise timing.
Accurate.
I was gonna say, even based on my club, or mace, that's accurate.
Well, a mace. Read the description for the mace.
I already have.
A club fitted with a hex.
Accurate.
Accurate, though.
Spear, a standard spear.
It's shit.
Spears allow one to attack a foe from a distance and while holding up a shield. Thrusting attacks are effective even against opponents with strong defense, but they have a narrow point of contact and won't effectively break through a shielded defense, which is very unlike the S-Stock. So right from the bat, lots and lots of differences and variations.
Yep, so do you want to just be normal standard, dude? The first couple are for you. Do you want to be fucking good in narrow hallways and fast? Well, then you got the fucking best stick in the rapier. You want slow bullshit? You got the axe and the mace. You want to just suck asses? You got the spear.
Is the spear really that bad in this game?
The spears ain't good.
Oh, wow. So just stay away from that class in this game.
Yeah.
You would really recommend that.
Yeah, spears ain't good. Because a rapier can do the same shit. Like, a rapier can attack behind a shield.
Until I guess going my decks up higher, it will probably be a priority then. I want to try out some different ones. And you said yourself, even with strength characters, you get your decks up to 16. So I do want to try a few different styles. Like, I could probably take any one of these weapons, probably even the spear, and beat the fucking game with those weapons.
Spear's actually kind of questionable. The rest of them?
Spear's that
The
bad?
spear and the S-Stock are questionable on that.
Oh, really? That's questionable.
Yeah.
In 3, it's great.
In 3, it's good for PvP.
Oh, specifically.
Because it's bullshit. You can just stagger them into oblivion because poise doesn't exist.
You know how appealing that sounds to me.
Like, you can literally just stun them until they die. It's same thing with the Dark Sword.
Lower the base cannon.
Same thing with the Dark Sword.
Dark Sword same way?
Dark Sword's the same way.
Just
RB,
beat the shit.
spam RB. Trap them in a corner. They can't do shit.
And dead they be.
And dead they be.
Nice! Unless your stamina runs out, in which case you're fucked.
Accurate.
Okay, so I need my dex up. This is pretty much the bottom line here. Dex needs to go up. He sells different kinds of arrows. Wait. He only sells 50 and 50? He has a limited supply of certain arrows? What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's bullshit!
Now.
Wow. There are some significant differences between one and this game.
And like I said, honestly, as of recent, I don't kill me. All 6 of you that watch this video, don't kill me. I like 2 more than 1. I do.
You really do at this point.
I do. I have more fun.
And that's a recent change.
I have more fun with 2 than I do with 1.
When did that change? That changed
After getting Bloodborne.
After getting Bloodborne, didn't you like Dark Souls 2 more than Dark Souls 1?
It was weird.
What the
I
hell?
got Bloodborne, and then since we were doing this, I went back and played Dark Souls 2, which I hadn't played for years.
Yeah.
And since I played through 1 while we were doing it, so I could reacclimate myself, I started on Dark Souls 2, then RE7 came out, and now I haven't touched Dark Souls 2. But I started on Dark Souls 2, and I realized I have so much more fun with this game than I do with 1. Like, holy shit.
So you're really, really glad you decided to ask me to play this game.
Yeah.
You're really, really glad now.
Yeah.
Well, I've read Wood Arrow. I've got a few of them. Let's read this. Iron Arrow. Standard arrows made of iron. Sturdy arrows that pierce effectively. Iron arrows are powerful but not cheap. Be certain not to overuse them. Wood. Wait, did I get a wood arrow or a wood bolt?
I think it's just like the same shit. Easily acquired, not very threatening, not very intimidating, but highly portable. Yeah, same shit.
Used to both.
Bows are excellent tools for combat. Crossbows require equipping of bolts. Oh, I would have never fucking guessed.
Now,
I thought I was going to equip dildos into my crossbow and launch those at enemies.
I'll bet there's a game that does that.
There is. It's called Saints Row.
The game already exists, and it's a AAA game.
There is a baseball bat that is a giant dildo that you smack people with, and it kills like everything in one hit.
No, but are there arrows? Are there fucking arrows?
I think there's a thing in Saints Row 4 that, well, there aren't bows, but I think there's a thing in Saints Row 4 that makes your gun shoot out the windows.
That'd be close enough. I can accept that.
And the best part about the dildo bat is it's flopping. It's not just a long thing, like it wiggles around. It's fucking hilarious.
A gift from the Dilnado to help us kill all the old mms that are out there. Some of you guys got that reference. You don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
No, but
And that's perfectly fine.
you said something about dildos, so I was all behind it.
I don't want to know what you meant by that. Standard crossbow bolts made of iron,
Man,
effective at piercing enemies.
I'm giving these viewers a very incorrect impression of myself.
Very effective in ranged attacks.
Very incorrect.
Those somewhat... Oh, they're not very effective.
Somewhat expensive to use willy-nilly.
They're somewhat expensive to use willy-nilly.
It says very effective in that. Very effective in ranged attacks.
Is that true or not? You said inaccurate or not true.
Oh no, I was saying that.
Oh, you were still talking about dildos. Gotcha.
He sells Titanite.
He does.
Only 10 of them though.
Even that's in limited supply.
For now.
Oh, what else you gotta say, Dick?
Drat. You're worse than my reckless daughter.
Fuck that bitch right, Grab
Don't spend your whole life in transit, you hear? You'll need souls to repair and improve.
Alright, this dude's
equipment.
literally just Andre. Hey, let me tell you how
I know
everything
only
works.
of smithing, but souls. Don't waste
So no,
your
in other
souls
words-
on useless trinkets. Think.
That's true. You definitely don't want... So in other words, I shouldn't learn anything new.
No, so literally,
Just keep talking.
Equipment can be strengthened with
he
rare
does not
bolster,
give any kind of order.
But such bolster.
The mentioning of his daughter is the
knows
most you
stones
fucking get.
Who is his daughter?
without prancing
Later.
about.
The daughter's important.
There's a
Later,
time for
the mentioning of his
things,
daughter is the only
but you
fucking thing that
can't
matters. The
run
rest
the
of it's just
world
here's how
forever.
the basic mechanics of the fucking weapon
Even
system
you
in Dark
must have
Souls works,
someone
which you're
waiting back home.
I don't even know where fucking home is. At some point, am I gonna remember where home is? I came from fucking somewhere and jumped into this giant whirlpool. Wound up in Drang Lake as an undead.
Yeah, I know. I like how if you talk to him again, he lifts up
Drat.
he just lifts up through the fucking
You're
sword.
worse than don't
Like-
spend your
Oh yeah.
Alright, so wait, watch. He doesn't even pick it back up. It phases through the fucking sword.
Yeah.
What good are fucking what are those things called? Fuck.
Anvils?
No, the thing tongs. What good are tongs if they just phase through everything?
That would be the best. Well, no, the thing is that they phase through where you want them to, and then they grip when you want them to. That makes them the best tongs in
But
existence.
what if they don't? What if they just phase through everything?
Now, I want to know how the hell that sword is staying in place.
Oh, through the video game.
Now you're going and being logical on me. Now you choose to be logical.
Video games. That's why.
My gosh, so there's that. I want to buy shit, but I also need more decks to use shit. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna level up for now.
Don't waste my time.
Good grief. I wonder, you know, as much as he's a dick and as much as, well, I'm gonna kill everybody at the end of the game, even her. More than likely, because, you know, in-game, get rid of your NPC shit. But I wonder if there's a legitimate reason for him being salty as fuck.
You know, alright.
I'm really
I will
wondering.
say, I normally do that exact same thing. Just, fuck it, I know the game, kill everybody. I've never killed anyone ever.
Why?
Because I know you don't get anything. If you kill her at the end of the game.
By the way, what if-
And she is like the ultimate waifu.
The ultimate waifu.
Yeah.
Even more so than,
So,
I was to say Priscilla, or the Fair Lady.
fuck the fair lady.
Well, I would say she's ugly as shit.
I
True.
murder her constantly. I kill the fair lady every single playthrough, and then
But,
I hear her servant, oh no, ah! And I just kite him around the room so I can hear him cry for 5 minutes, and I just leave. I didn't kill him. I just leave.
but the Fair Lady story, the first time you heard it, you were like, holy shit.
For the first time I heard the fair lady story, I was like,
This is amazing.
this sucks. Oh, time to kill her. That's
Wow.
I'm not even kidding. The first time I played the game,
Oh, you seem to really care when I play
I
through the
was
game.
told about the ring thing with the fair lady.
Yeah.
Got her dialogue. Shit you not. First playthrough. 10 minutes later, killed her for a fire keeper soul. I didn't care. I was mid-game. I wasn't even the end of the game. I was like, I want this fucking fire keeper sold.
So you cared about the story for 10 minutes.
I cared about the story until I exhausted her dialogue. It wasn't like, fuck it.
That's amazing. Okay.
Bearer of the curse,
Anything new?
No.
seek souls.
No.
Seek lest this land
Alright, so there's a joke in the Dark Souls community
Yeah.
that is bearer, seek lest.
What?
Bearer, seek lest. She says 4 lines at the very beginning. Bearer of the curse, seek blah 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 blah, seek blah blah blah, lest you forget blah blah blah. So if you just rapid tap through it, then it says bearer, seek lest. And she says the exact same fucking thing every time you go to level up. So every time you level up, you're gonna hear bearer, seek lest. And it's just turned into a giant fucking joke. Like,
Just based on the pronunciation. Okay, Dex needs to go up.
I put Dex up.
Well, it's not. I was saying it's not like I can't. Well, actually, no. Wait, I can't level up to my heart's content if the enemies stop spawning after 10. I can't level up to my heart's content.
You can join the Champions Covenant
I could.
and farm that way.
I could.
That's how you farm in this game.
Champions Covenant.
So I understand why they did it. I don't like it, but I understand why they did it.
Well, you know what that does?
It's another way of saying fuck you to the player. Oh, you want to grind out at the very beginning to make the game easier for you? Well, alright, but you're gonna hate your fucking life while you're doing it.
You see, now the way I was thinking of it, that is in the middle of all this bullshit. That's the one saving grace you have.
And there's that.
Go through an area 10, 20 times.
If you suck that much, then okay, you don't have to fight anything anymore.
and then use a human effigy, go back to full health, and then you'll have full health for the boss after having practiced on the boss a few times, knowing what the fuck you're doing. I might add.
There is that. So it kind of it's twofold. One hand,
Fuck you for grinding.
make it easy for players that suck. On the other hand,
Might help you for grinding.
On the other hand, oh, you think you're a badass going to grind shit? All right, motherfucker, we're gonna make you fucking want to kill yourself. Like it's it's twofold.
Okay, so adaptability and intelligence are the two stats that I really don't need to give a dick about in this playthrough.
Like I said, I get adaptability up to like 8 or 10.
And attunement, if I want to maintain the cleric part of my paladin, if I want to maintain that, I'm gonna care about attunement and I'm gonna care about faith.
Yeah.
I will care about them at some point eventually. Right now, I want Dex up to fuck around with some other weapons. Holy shit, I can get all the way up to 8. So let's confirm that shit. Based on these choices, yes. Why is she using a feather? Why a feather?
No. Maybe you'll find out later.
Whoa, that sword! Damn!
You ever heard of Berserk? It's
Well, I've heard of... Actually, I have heard of Berserk.
Yeah, okay.
I want to watch...
This game is Berserk. Dark Souls is Berserk. Alright, so Dark Souls 1 through 3, every single time Miyazaki's interviewed, oh, why did you put this in the game? What was your inspiration for this? Berserk.
Oh, so he actually does like
He
it.
fucking loves Berserk. The entirety of Bloodborne is, hey, have you ever heard of Berserk? Like, the opening cutscene, you see these little things, they're called messengers, right?
Yeah.
And the entire time, they look exactly like the bullshit from Berserk. The entire time, they're crawling all over your face and everything, and they're just like, have you ever heard of Berserk?
In other words...
It's so bullshit! Miyazaki's in love with Berserk and wants to put it everywhere.
So they don't literally say, have you heard of Berserk?
No.
But it's a reminder.
It's a reference.
If you've seen it.
That sword,
You know what it is.
I'm pretty sure Miyazaki specifically commented on the design of that sword being after Guts.
Well, it certainly looks like Guts'
From
sword.
Berserk. A lot of people are like, oh, it's Cloud! Fucking not.
Okay, get rid of him. Oh, item. Now, where the fuck do I go? Maybe up here? Maybe down here? Oh, yes, please. Yes, yep. Well, why?
Wait.
I'm not walking. I can't walk off.
Why are you going that way?
Isn't that the way to go?
No.
Oh.
Go back in the room.
Well, shit.
The ladder. Remember the fog door you saw?
Ah, yes.
Okay.
I'm glad that B did not connect or I would have died. I need down B.
Alright,
you.
and that does it.
I'm saying that will do it for
That
this
does it.
episode
We're
here.
gonna kill Mr. Halberdick, or Mr. Halberdick's gonna kill us.
God damn it.
One of the two.
Fucking club is slow as dicks! Fuck!
Well, see, the problem is that you're doing sprinting attacks.
Those take more time. Okay, come here. Good fucking gosh. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, hit that like button. If you disliked it, hit that dislike button. If you really liked it, share with a friend. Subscribe and join the freaks. I love you. God bless.